Oh yeah, it feels great.
I'm Tiana McLeese for Good News in Oakland, and today we are talking about mentoring in our city, what's hurting Black America. I'm joined here with Aisha Bilal, who's part of the National Mentoring Cares movement, kicked off by Susan L. Taylor from Essence. Talk to us about this movement. I'm sure a lot of people do not know about it, but it's a great thing.
Yes, it's a really amazing process. And as you said, the National Cares Mentoring Movement was founded by Susan L. Taylor, who was the editor of Essence magazine for years, probably longer than I've even been alive.
She's synonymous with Essence.
And she's one of our living legends. So she started the National Cares Mentoring Movement after Hurricane Katrina. As she was traveling around on behalf of Essence, she realized that the segment of our population that is the most impacted are our young people. And so she created this organization to encourage and to inspire African American men and women to mentor our kids. It's something as simple as that. An hour a week mentoring a young person can literally transform their lives. And so that was her sole purpose. And now we have 60 cities across the nation that actually has care circles. And it's all volunteer based. It's just folks that care about kids that are saying, you know what, our village is on fire and it's not going to happen on my watch, and I can touch 3 kids. I can touch 5 kids. I can touch 1 kid, and in touching that 1 child, I'm making a difference. And so that's what we do. We encourage and recruit Black men and women to mentor kids, and then we place them at mentor agencies, and then they begin that mentoring process, and they work with young people.
And you're actually training them to become mentors, right? Helping them work on their own issues so that they can help someone else. Talk to me about these caring circles or healing circles you do.
Okay, thank you. So the first initiative of the National Cares Mentoring Movement is a new way forward, healing what's hurting Black America. And so what we do, we believe that the reason why we're not mentoring in the mass numbers is because of our own stuff. So we create healing circles, wellness circles, as we call them, for Black folks to come together with each other and look at what is our stuff. And our theory of change is that as we work on our stuff, we then become more available to work with our kids and with the young people in our community. And so we're doing that. We just launched that in December. We created a manual that actually documents how to do a healing circle in your church, in your school, at your job, in your son's baseball club or whatever, how to create that healing so that we then can become more available for our young people.
And this ties into the event you're having, the Mentor Mixer, this upcoming week, Tuesday. Talk to me about that event and what you're hoping people will gain from it.
Okay, so every month in Oakland, the Oakland Bay Area Cares, we do a monthly event on the 3rd Tuesday of the month from 6 to 8 p.m. And it's just a chance for mentors to come together, be in community with each other, talk about the challenges, talk about the successes, stay connected. One of the things we know within our community as African Americans, we have a history of a legacy of staying together, of being able to have word of mouth, of being able to create networks where we communicate with each other. And so the Mentor Mixer is building on that foundation. It's a chance for us to come together, and we do it monthly as a way for mentors to stay connected to not just their mentees, but also other adults that are a part of this movement.
How do you become a part of this? Do you just show up? Do you sign up on the web? Tell me how I can get connected.
Okay, so to get connected to the National Cares Mentoring Movement, there's a few ways. Here in Oakland, you can contact me directly, Aisha Bilal, at mentoroaklandnow@gmail.com. That's one way to just email me, say I'm interested. You can go to our website, which is caresmentoring.org, and you can get information, not just local information, but also national information. So really, our email address is the best way. Some folks call me as well. My number is one of our business numbers, so you can also reach out to me at my number, which is 415-573-7451, and you can fill out the mentor registration form, and that's really the first step. And then from there, your information is sent to a mentor agency, and that agency will contact the mentor directly. And then the process rolls. And it's important to say, for those of you that are interested in mentoring, it's a process. It's an intake process. You have to fill out an application. You have to go on an interview. You might be trained if you're working with girls in the foster care system or something like that. So it isn't as easy as just, I want to be a mentor and then you're going to sit in front of a kid. There is a process. There's a screening process. And that's very important, right? Because we value our young people. So therefore, we value who are with our young people. And so we're doing the best we can do to try to make sure that we get the cream of the crop, or we get the average, guy that works at PG&E and he's been a dad and now he's about to retire and he's looking for something to do. We want that young cat who used to be on the block, right, who's now turned his life around. We want all segments of our community to actually show up for our young people.
And it's about, feeling good. I read this book, the Manual for National Cares Mentoring Movement. I must say it made me feel good. It sparked something inside of me, encouraged me to want to do better for my community, and that's what we're all about here, Good News in Oakland. Talk to me about why people should do this and what they're going to get out of it personally.
Well, it's interesting because a lot of folks think mentoring is just about the young people. It's about helping a kid out. But what I've heard time and time again from mentors, as well as my own personal experience, is that when you're in service of others, particularly a child, you actually feel better. It actually serves you sometimes more than it does that young people. It's a chance to give back. It's a chance to actually to connect, to make a heart-to-heart connection with someone and see their lives built. It's a powerful experience. It's very important that we send a message that we care about our children. That's the t-shirt I'm wearing. It's actually a t-shirt that we used when we did a day of action in July, where we had a goal of outreaching and recruiting 150 African-American men and women, and we recruited over 300 in one day. In just a few hours, a group of volunteers got together. We targeted 9 churches in Oakland. We went around. We got 300 people to sign up to say, yes, I want to be a mentor. I care about our children. So the benefits are endless. You get a chance to touch someone's life. You get a chance to have your life and heart touched. You get a chance to be a part of something good. I really think as human beings, we have this peace inside of our hearts where we want to be a part of something that's good, right? And so here's an opportunity. It costs you nothing, actually, and you might save a life.
The most important thing about this event is we need people to be here to take part in it, and Aisha's going to tell us where they can come to do that.
Yes, please join us on Tuesday, January 17th at Heart and Soul Center of Light, which is located at 1001 42nd Street at Adeline, right here in North Oakland, from 5 to 8 p.m. We're going to have a mentor fair from 5 to 6 where you can come and actually talk directly to folks from a variety of mentoring agencies. And then from 6 to 8, we're going to have an amazing program. This is the event in the city of Oakland, celebrating January as National Mentor Month. So we'll see you on the 17th.
Now, one more thing, though. A lot of people are hooked into social networking. You guys have a Facebook page. Put that out there.
Yes, we do have a Facebook page. It is Oakland Bay Area Cares. So OBAC. If you go to Facebook, Oakland Bay Area Cares Mentoring Movement, then you can find us there. And there's more information there.
Okay, we'll see you then. For Good News in Oakland, Tiana McAleese.
Good news in Oakland! Oh, yeah, it feels great.